Hello everyone, welcome to Sam Livecast. It's grilling week. Yay, who doesn't like that? As I twist my father's ring onto my finger properly, my father never grilled a thing in his life. And now, sadly, he can't grill. I suppose it's only right, because he never could grill. Or never would grill. This is a tri-tip. It's this sort of triangular-ish piece of meat that comes from the bottom sirloin subprimal cut. Do you know what that means?
No.
I don't really know, but I can show you. Here, come here, I'll show you in this picture. So you see, here's a little tri-tip, that little triangular piece right there. There's two on a cow, one on this side, one on the other side. The tri-tip is very popular here in Southern California. I don't know why it isn't everywhere else. It's an extremely meaty tasting cut. It's really, really good. It's not all that tender, but what it lacks in tenderness, I think it makes up for in flavor. Really good. Okay, so we're going to make a rub. We're going to throw it on the charcoal outside. So here's what it gets. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seasonings, which is pretty much it. I mean, there's really not much else you need to do to it. So put the seasonings in the bowl, and then we're done. Here we go. So it's a tablespoon of each of the following. Salt. A little more. Black pepper. Celery salt. Oregano. Rosemary. Garlic powder, onion powder, and cayenne. There we go. Oops. There we go. I'm not putting sugar in this because the sugar would burn. It's going to take a little bit to cook on the grill, and I don't want that to happen. So now we take our tri-tip. I like to give just a little bit of olive oil. Not expensive, not extra virgin. Fat cap, lovely fat cap. That's an important part of this. And now we'll do this. Don't be shy. Look, it's a thick piece of meat. Don't be shy with the rub. I'm not saying you got to use every little piece, every little grain that's in here, but get this guy covered nicely, right? Okay. Let this guy now rest, an hour. Just let him sit. He could sit in the fridge. If he had just taken him out of the fridge, he'd be fine. But let him sit about an hour. We come back, then we're going to throw him on the grill. You ready for that? That'd be exciting. Love that part. Don't go away. So here's what we've done. I'm out here. I'm using my green egg. I got charcoal in here. Come take a look at how I have this set up. So this side, the coals are all on this side. This side is no coal. So it's called the direct and indirect. Two-zone cooking. And what we want to do is we're going to take the tri-tip and put them right on this side first. The super hot side. We're going to go about 4, 5-ish minutes aside, maybe 4. All we want to do is sear it at this point. Get some beautiful color on it. Once it's got color on both sides, it comes over here, and then we shut the lid, and though we may turn it back and forth a bit, it kind of cooks more like in an oven without the direct flame right underneath it. Okay, so here's the plan. I have the grill set up in two-zone cooking. All the coals are on one side. That's called the direct side. The side without the coals is indirect. So we're going to sear the tri-tip on both sides, maybe 4-ish minutes, so get a good color on it. Then we're going to move it over to the side where there aren't coals right below it, and it will cook more like an oven when we close the lid. Without that direct heat, it has a chance to cook through without ruining, like burning the outsides of it. Two-zone cooking, direct and indirect, important way to cook. And good thing for you to know. Charcoal, lots of flavor. This is going to be amazing. Amazing. Okay, so now we give them a little turn. What color on there? Just leave them for a few minutes. We'll move them over to this side. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Outside, about 4-ish, 5 minutes on each side on the direct heat. Seared it nicely. Put it over to the indirect side. Turned it a couple of times. Got it to 130 degrees inside. For me and many people, not everybody maybe, that's beautiful medium rare. And now I've let it rest about 10-ish minutes. And here, yikes, here's what we have. Come take a look, Maxie. And so here's our guy. And if we take a look at the inside of him, he should look nice. Look at that. Look at the juice coming out. That's fantastic. And a little slice like this is going to taste how, we wonder? Let's take a look. Huh. Meaty, steaky, a little heat from the cayenne. I get the celery salt, the onion powder, the garlic. Oh my God, look at it. It's just freaking beautiful. But so here's a little idea, watch. While that was finishing, I took a piece of sourdough, brushed it with a little butter, and then did it face down on my grill pan, this guy. Could you toast it? Of course you could toast it. There's something though when you butter something and then do it on a grill pan, and I put my little steak weight thing on top of it. There's something really like luscious about that. Maybe not the right word, but I loved it. I loved it. So now I'm just going to cut some. Look at this. Look at the juice in here. Unbelievable. The flavor in here, unbelievable. So now I'm just going to cut some thin slices. And I'm going to make this little sandwich. But check this out. You know I'm a mayo fan. So, oh, I could have grabbed two things. My bad. So sorry. I could have grabbed two things if they were here. Confused about this. Where is it? There it is. So watch. So I'm going to do a little mayo. Coming to the end of my Japanese mayo in this container. There, and a little horseradish, just a little. That side never fits. So then we mix these two, right there, right? On top of that, we put some grilled onions. Wait, I know what you're thinking, Sam. When did we grill some onions? We grilled them while the tri-tip was cooking. Just red onions sliced, a little olive oil, a little bit of butter, and some kosher salt and pepper. So a little bit of the onions. Wait for it. And the tri-tip. Look at this. Beautiful thing about a tri-tip is that I mean, come on. Wait for it. Hold on. It's great eating just by itself. It's great in a sandwich. It's great in a taco. It's great in a quesadilla. It's great in everything. And this, I don't even, not really sure where to even go with this. You have to make a tri-tip. Sear it, get it to 130 degrees inside. I don't really care what you do to the outside of it. Just cook it like that and it will be this and genius. It has nothing to do with me. Maybe a little bit, but it's a great cut. It's a great cut. The onions, The mayo adds a little moisture to it, the horseradish, a little tang, the spice from the rub that's on here, and then the grilled bread. Oh my God. Please do this, please. This is a ridiculously good start to grilling week. Wednesday, what will be Wednesday? Who knows? But something good. I guess it could go down from here because this is so fantastic. But whatever, we'll figure it out. I think you're going to like it. See you then. Tell your friends. Send this video to somebody so they can eat this well too. Please, I'm only thinking about your friends. See ya.